Hello, everybody. It's me, the comic book frog, and Puppeteen here as well. We're here to ring your bell. For what? For what? For free. Because you know we're talking. How rude.
You kind of forgot about the whole little clip there, huh?
Yeah, we don't need the clip. Don't rely on technology to save your butt when you're in the fire.
Yeah.
Be the one that starts the fire.
Well, we didn't start the fire, Froggy.
You saying it's been burning this whole entire time and no one's noticed?
Well, it's been burning since the world's been turning.
Outrage. Outrage.
But you were right. Go ahead.
Tonight we're talking about a great episode of what? Well, if you can't read titles, let me tell you about what it is. It's Kung Fu, but not your daddy's Kung Fu. It's your kid's Kung Fu. I guess.
It's your puppet's Kung Fu?
It's your daughter's Kung Fu.
Hi-ya!
I'm immortal.
Doesn't have...
You cannot hurt me.
You're Russell Tan.
So tonight there's no Kermit, but there is a Kerwin.
That's true. That's true.
And he's not frog either. So
essentially, this episode is really prepping for the final confrontation. Tan has Mia, so they can't get her.
The whole premise has been that Russell Tan needed Mia to ring the bell, but he found a way. He used a loophole. I thought he was going to chop her arm off, but instead he just cut up her vein from her hand, from her wrist all up to her elbow, and just drained her blood out. And somehow she was still alive when Kerwin found the younger son. The only one left because the older son's dead, and then that Russell Tan killed his sister Juliet. So yeah, he pretty much. Well, we know he probably heard everything on the radio, on the phone when he's talking to Juliet when she was murdered.
Yep.
So it starts off basically with him talking to his dad, and then his dad's like, "Well, no, it's what you and I are going to be immortals. I love you. I love all of you equally." And he blames her death, Juliet's death, on basically Mia, which he knows is bullshit. He goes try to free her, and he grips a bandage, but. At first he goes to free her, but then she's like, "Get out of here. You're going to get killed," because he hears her father's men coming. He runs and hides like a little bitch. Comes back after she's pretty much dead. And
she's not dead, but she told him to run. She told him. He only did it because she said to. He was ready to fight.
I usually love the writing on this, but I'm thinking man, all the bad guys got guns, but none of the good people use guns. Not even Evan.
Because they have Kung Fu.
Kung Fu does not stop someone with a gun. Only if you get a surprise attack, like a ninja, can you stop someone with a gun.
Yeah, that's definitely shown in this episode.
It was really shown in this episode because so many people could have been saved with a gun.
Yeah, but ultimately, we're going to cut it around. Nicky realizes she's going to need more help. She convinces Zylan to help her,
but only after her Shifu appears.
Yeah,
he's been missing for the past couple episodes, and tells her, "Yeah, Nicky, you haven't talked to everyone." She's like, "You've been asking everybody for help," and she's like, "No, I'm not asking for help." And she's like, "You have to, because you're a nice person, and nice people have to get along with their enemies, because that's how tropes work." So they team up. Yeah, Zylan and her team up. And with Althea, and go to rescue Mia. Evan comes along too. Evan's use for this whole entire episode is to get kissed by his friend on the police force.
Yeah,
and then take Mia to the hospital.
Yeah, and Henry with his dad, they have this noise machine that essentially they're able to put up, and it will interrupt the flow of the bell. And that's the plan.
I believe it was called a toaster. It's supposed to set up an electric magnetic pulse to basically negate anything that's coming out from the bells. Because the bell is supposed to be this I cannot stress this enough. That when they want to ring this bell, for everybody who's watched Arrow, remember the Undertaking, they're going to destroy the Glades. This guy wants to ring the bell. They're talking about an earthquake. Are they really recycling a plot from Arrow?
Kind of, but not really. Because there's something mystical behind this. He doesn't want to cause an earthquake. That's an after effect of him opening the gate to...
basically, after Kerwin, had left, helped Mia escaped, he went and he's confronted by his father in the hallway. His father says, bullshit, you want to go free the girl. He's like, no, father, I'm with you. Kerwin gets tased from behind. And then he basically takes Kerwin, and Althea is helping them. She's got her own problems. She found out her app that she launched is on Marketplace. There's a back door in it. So basically, spyware can get it and get access to all their users' private information. She comes to, because they can't stop the bell from ringing, she decides to use it to broadcast emergency alert system for evacuation of the surrounding area because of the earthquake. So she pretty much just screwed herself over. Now she's going to get arrested by the cops probably because, well, it's illegal what she did. And, anyway, apart from that, we have Ryan, who basically talked to Nicky and said, Nicky, originally, because they basically got, they hacked, they were able to get, what's her name's phone, Juliet's phone, from Russell Tan's office, because Russell Tan has the bell offsite. So they went through the texts and they figured out that Juliet was onto something with her dad, and she was going to at least confront her dad, try to blackmail him. But she thought because the bell is meant to use the bell to resurrect their eldest sibling, which was wrong. And instead, she read the translation wrong. Resurrection, but not in the sense. It's more like body swap. So that's what happened because
a rebirth
took Kerwin's body, killing Kerwin in the process.
It also makes a lot more sense when he said to Juliet, you could have been the one, because he could have taken Juliet's body, which would have been weird to think about.
The fact that they could have done this on, Pride Month, probably would have been okay.
Oh, no, Froggy, no.
I'm just saying, it's like, it's just take body swap, it's whatever, gender bending. I mean,
okay, let's move on from the conversation.
Anyway, moving
essentially, things come to a point here because Althea uses her app, uses the back door to fake an emergency broadcast.
I already said
that way they can warn the local community of the earthquake.
I just said this.
You said what happened? About the back door? You didn't say that they used
I said use the broadcast emergency alert system. The evacuate. Was an earthquake.
Right. Fine. I'll get to the physical bits. I'll get to the physical bits. Essentially, as Kerwin Tan, who's actually just Russell Tan, he has covered his face in blood, picks up the hammer, and he starts trying to ring the bell.
Blood. Mia's blood.
Yeah.
I thought he was drinking it first. You see in the background, he's in the dark, you hear like slurping noise. There's a weird noise, like he's doing. He wasn't drinking. He was just covering his face in her blood, and he was gonna grab the hammer and ring some bells. Yes, and that was going on. He's ringing the bell. Nothing's happening because, Henry and his dad had the electrical toaster. The magnetic repulsor, whatever. It's negating it. He sends his men up there. They get the jump on armed guards, yes, with guns. But in the process, it's so easy to call what's going to happen because Henry's dad gets shot. Yeah. But the toaster is destroyed. Hearing this, Kurt Russell
Tan.
Decides to ring the bell. And he rings it. Nicky tries to block it, but he hits her with the hammer. He says, "Begone, thought," and hits her with the hammer, like Thor. And then he goes and rings the bell, and you see the bell starts glowing red, and there's a red crack forms on it. And everyone is pretty much he got the alert system, and that's kind of how it ends.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
We get the little preview at the end, basically showing that there's a portal been opened up for the next episode, and that
season finale's next
Nicky
week.
and Althea are going to cross into the portal to confront him. Or them, they.
Did you just say Althea?
Not Althea, I meant. It was
Xylan?
Xylan, yeah, Xylan. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
because it's the next week is the season finale. It'll be done, and it looks like we're going to get another mystical kind of fight for the end of the season.
Is now, do we pronounce? How do we address Russell, Kerwin, Tan? Is it them, they now? Because they're technically two people.
No, it's one person. It's Russell Tan in Kerwin's body, so it's Russell Tan.
Okay, whatever. Tomato.
I don't make the rules. The rules made themselves. But that is the end. Overall, this show, as we have said, it's solid. There's a lot to like. We enjoy it. But we want to hear your thoughts. Are you watching it? If not, you are making a mistake. You should give it a shot. Absolutely. Leave your thoughts below, though. Or just say hello. What are you eating for dinner? Hopefully some good dumplings. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. We're going to be covering the season finale and probably season 3 if it is confirmed for one.
I also want to quickly point out the fighting on the show is nothing like Arrow and stuff in that sense. Arrow had horrible run up, stop, then fight. This is a straight up fight, run, fight. But not always case, you don't always run. A lot of time it's it's just straight fight, So it's not it's much better. I guess stunt doubles, martial arts stuff. And
Henry loves a flip kick.
Yes, he does. He does it a lot.
A lot of spinning.
Like you said, the girls, Mia Yang. I guess her last name's Yang in this, but the girl, the actual actress name is Vanessa Yao, I believe, right? Yeah. And last episode, she freaking pulled off a Black Widow Holly scene from Iron Man 2. Awesome. So check out the show. I understand there's a lot of people who will not check it out because, well, it's CW, and also because they prefer the David Carradine show. Check it out. Don't take our word for it. He said, everybody can tell you what to watch and what not to watch. You decide. We are for your choice, your freedom.
Yep.
And that being said, if you want to donate money to us, we appreciate you because viewers like you help us.
And it'll go to Froggy's presidential fund.
I'm not running for president. I'm running for...
Really? That last bit there sounded a bit like freedom! Dun, dun, dun!
Well, I mean, freedom for me and oppression for you, because I'm running for oppressor of the whole world.
Of course, I'm sorry. President was too small for the frog. So yes, make sure to donate to your evil frog overlord. But that's all we have time for today.
And support the Warner Brothers Frog, because that's me now.
Yeah,
I own everything.
We'll see you next time. Bye!
Bow to me!